Why am I telling you this? Because even though... So today is the day I'm going to be making a big decision. The change actually really scared me for a very long time, but I've thought it through and I'm ready to do it. So, I've been studying politics for 2 years now, and to be honest, I was just doing it to get my degree and get a job in the government somewhere. I didn't know where I was gonna get a job, and I didn't know what I was gonna do. I honestly didn't even really enjoy it. It was just better than like anything else I could think of. But since I started doing this, and honestly since like I was younger, I knew I wanted to do something in film or media or the entertainment business somehow. Now, what you have to know is my mom and my grandpa and my dad, they've all been talking to me about where I'm going after school. And it's a very scary question. It's terrifying. But I had no idea. It was not where I wanted to go. And it was not what I wanted to do in politics. But I just kind of wanted to make them happy, get my degree. And all that thought kind of went into my decision. I decided I would do something that I think would make me happy. Even if I got a job in this and it wasn't a good job, it was like a starter job, or I was doing like an internship without getting paid, I know that in that field I would be happy. So that was a decision I wanted to make. And I was really scared that I would let down my family if I made this decision. But I asked them, you know? I learned something recently, and that's even if it's really hard to tell your parents, or your grandparents, or if you're scared to, you shouldn't be scared to tell people things, because even though it's kind of scary to let it out there and put it out, even if it, like, especially if you're vulnerable in this one area, doing it will be so much better, because then you can have a conversation and it's not just all on you, you know, you're not putting that stress on your shoulders. I learned that even recently because my grandpa and my grandma had never seen my tattoo. I always hid it. I wore long sleeves for like a whole year, and when they finally saw it, they were okay with it. Even if they weren't okay, they weren't entirely okay with it, but they weren't angry. They were accepting. So, you know, if there's something bothering you, something on your shoulders, you might as well have a conversation so you can actually change things and better them. So yeah, I had this conversation with my grandfather. He's my biggest inspiration. He inspires me the most, and so he was the one I really wanted. I didn't want to let him down by switching programs from politics, because it isn't practical. Like film, what I would be switching to is film. And although I love that, I love the idea of it, and I'm so excited to actually I would be so excited for the opportunity to actually study that. I kind of had a fear that he wouldn't accept it. But you know, I put it all on the line. I called him, I said, hey, I really want to switch into film. Is that okay? And he said, yeah, I just want you to get a degree, study what makes you happy. So, like I said, having a conversation is important, and change can be very scary, but if you don't take that leap, you're not gonna have a conversation that could end up in your favor, you know? Like, at least if you bring it up and it's not gonna work out, you've had that conversation, you know? Like, you've brought up, there's no reason to just be scared to talk about it, because if you are, nothing's gonna change anyways. But if you have a conversation, there's a chance it would change, right? So after I made the big decision of switching programs, I didn't want to throw away all that I've done in politics. I didn't want to throw away all the work I've already put in for my politics degree. So I'm minoring in politics, and I'm switching into film. This is a big decision. It's a huge change, but it's change I'm willing to make. And it's change that I'm so excited for.
That's it. I've officially changed my program. I did it. I'm happy, I'm excited, and I just can't wait. I honestly just can't wait. Sometimes you gotta take that leap. So go for it.